Welcome to the Belgian Grand Prix, coming to you from the Spa circuit. A popular track with many drivers, this long high-speed track usually holds many exciting races. The circuit is situated deep in the Ardennes forest and remains a firm favourite with virtually every driver on the grid. It's a real driver's circuit. The magnificent Eau Rouge corner is seen as the ultimate test of skill and bravery, and every year drivers attempt to take this lightning-fast climb flat out.
It's a cooler afternoon than normal here today, and that may be welcomed by some of the teams. There were some concerns last night that it might rain today, but fortunately it looks like being a dry race. The Red Bull mechanics are out in the pit lane. It looks as if they'll be bringing in one of their drivers this lap.
Try and work your way to the field. If things go our way, we might just finish well. You've only got 5 laps left. Keep pushing to the end. You can still catch Button. Great move. Let's see if we can keep Button behind you now. Try and maintain this driving. You're moving superbly to the field. Next lap, you're scheduled to stop. Reminder to stop next lap.
That looks like an engine failure for one of the Ferraris. It is, it's Michael Schumacher. Michael Schumacher is out of the Grand Prix. With the first lap completed, the field looks like this. Massa lead.
You're running in 4th.
The mechanics are out in the Renault pits.
One of the Jordans has just pulled up with what must be an engine failure. That must be Thiago Monteiro. Thiago Monteiro bows out of today's race.
Webber makes his exit from the pits.
He rejoins the race in 18th. The Sauber team are out ready for one of their cars.
They'll be bringing in one of their cars this lap. It looks like a Toyota engine has let go in a big way. That's Trulli's car for sure. Jarno Trulli is out of the race.
Try and hold this position. You have 3rd. Remember to come in at the end of this lap. Your stop is at the end of this lap.
Alonso drives into the pits. He makes his first stop on lap 2.
Raikkonen pits.
Jacques Villeneuve drives into the pit lane.
He makes his first stop on lap 2. As we head into the final few laps, Massa leads, Montoya is second, Barrichello third, Sato's fourth, Button is fifth, Fisichella's sixth. Patrick Feisacker doesn't look like he's able to challenge him and he's actually falling back in seventh. Narain Karthikeyan is right on his tail.
Just take it easy out there until the tyres are shown as green on the indicator. Once they're blue, you have less traction. Repeat, blue, less traction.
Juan Pablo Montoya is currently the fastest man on the circuit through the first sector. We can see the Ferrari mechanics preparing from our commentary box window. That must be for Rubens Barrichello.
It looks as if the BAR mechanics are preparing for a stop. That's one of the Red Bull cars on the side of the track. That must be Klian. Klian is out of the race.
The mechanics are out in the Renault pits. Giancarlo Fisichella will be pitting this lap. We can see plenty of activity down in the McLaren garage now.
That must be for Juan Pablo Montoya. The Sauber team are out, ready for one of their cars. Felipe Massa will be pitting this lap. The Minardi mechanics are out in the pit lane.
That must be for Patrick Feisacker.
Okay, your tyres are reading green on the car condition indicator. You should have optimum grip levels now. You just beat your best time for sector 2.
Fastest through the second sector is Kimi Raikkonen in his McLaren. Barrichello comes into the pits.
Into the pits comes Takuma Sato. He's in for his first pit stop on lap number 3.
Fisichella pits.
Montoya takes to the pit lane.
He's in for his first stop on lap number 3.
Felipe Massa is coming into the pits.
You're in first position. That's a great last sector. Quickest time you've been through there.
Felipe Massa has completed his stop. He'll rejoin in 4th place. It looks as if the BAR mechanics are preparing for a stop.
That must be for Jenson Button. We can see the Jordan mechanics out in the pit lane now.
They'll be getting ready to receive Narain Karthikeyan.
There's smoke coming from the back of one of the BARs. That must be Sato. Takuma Sato is out of the Grand Prix.
Time for sector 2. Keep it up.
There's smoke coming from the back of one of the BARs. It's Button. Jenson Button's race is over.
Fastest through the second sector is Kimi Raikkonen in his McLaren. One of the Jordans has just pulled up with what must be an engine failure. That's Karthikeyan. Narain Karthikeyan retires from the race.
All right, you're in first place. Great time for that last sector. Excellent lap time. That's the fastest lap in the race so far. You're nearly there. This is the last lap of the race, and it's yours.
With only one lap to go, the current top 8 looks like this. Raikkonen leads. In second is Alonso. Felipe Massa is right on his tail. Fourth is Montoya. Back down in fifth place is Jacques Villeneuve. Barrichello is sixth. Ralf Schumacher has moved up into seventh. And Fisichella is in eighth place.
Good stuff. You're putting your best time through Sector 1.
Rubens Barrichello has posted the fastest time through the first sector. Fastest through the second sector is Kimi Raikkonen in his McLaren.
And as the front runners approach the checkered flag, it's the McLaren of Kimi Raikkonen that gets the checkered flag. Fernando Alonso gets second. Felipe Massa holds on to third.